Welcome back, everybody, and this is episode 20 of Hogwarts Legacy. Let's do it. Let's leave this catacombs. Here we go. Ooh, chest. Where's my chest? Oh, it's up there. I can't jump up there. I'll just use my Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa. It's over here.
Wingardium Leviosa. This room is taller than it looks.
And I need that.
Accio.
Just spiders. Anything else in there? Nothing. Okay. Let's do it. Let's check what's in this chest. Ah, chest.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Oh, it's a shame it's no fly zone. Oh dear, what's happening down there? Hopefully there's nothing bad.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Bring me a dozen shoots. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me shooting.
Confringo! Spellion!
No! An utterly pitiful display.
Accio!
But this is sad.
Potato!
And a nothing not quite.
We have to fight!
When are you going to
Confringo! Spellion! Potato!
You're no match for me.
You'll not win here!
Be careful!
Confringo! Got them! They'll retreat! You'll make
Expelliarmus!
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Confringo! Accio! Ontario! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Stay back! Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight!
Keep out of short reach!
To the right!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
There we go.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did the right thing.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian saved his sister.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Oh dear. Okay. I have to speak to Sebastian on the graph. Okay. Back to Hogwarts we go. Undercraft. Isn't it? No. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Let's do it. Down to the undercroft we go.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Not yet. I need to go to down here.
All those...
Just down here and the craft.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Very well, let me know what you found out.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Okay. What did I do now? Oh yeah, I need to speak to the Amit. How do I even... Let's get this quest quickly done. Ah, what's up in here?
All of my siblings have gone on the ministry.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Let's head to the mine then.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. I'll meet them both there. A long way to go. Have we got any... I'll have to travel there then. Just travel there.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Let's get my broom. No distractions today.
Protego!
What's that? Ooh, our shrine direct. Ooh. I can't say no to popping balloons. Let's go back to it now.
friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
But you had no choice.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
We're ready.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
So, we cannot be seen. Okay. Right, we have to go into Goblin Mine. We go.
The door is looking at us.
And into the mine's eye we go.
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Yes, of course. still can't believe we're in...
Okay, everything.
Real goblin mind.
There we go.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to work.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies.
Actually, I'm not doing that when... No.
Feels like I've been this for hours. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
No!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Here we go, so we go through here.
Confringo!
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Oh, that's upstairs. They're upstairs, so... we go upstairs too. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go, we take care of that.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
We'll be checking around here. See what we got. Some more coins. Bit coinage. I'll take the coins. Okay. Let's go downstairs.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for. You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make?
Oh,
Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Bombard.
Expelliarmus! This is almost too easy!
You can't stop.
I won't rest
Confringo. Potato.
I'll get you.
Expelliarmus.
Easily diverted.
Yeah, I need to change my weaponry.
Descendo. Potato. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Descendo.
Kill spells glance off of me. It's over with.
Confringo.
Never over.
Bombarda.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo.
Anyway, let's get back into this, shall we?
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? I wonder if the boiler... Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
We need to use that. Fire shield. Something. Down here.
What is rightfully ours.
Confringo.
That was meant for me.
That was unimpressive.
Confringo.
That's Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
How nice of you to stop by.
Time to just give you one more.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
Such arrogance. Is that it? You call that spell casting?
Potato.
Why can't I hit you?
Confringo.
Not
Bombarda.
quite.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
You can't stop us.
Confringo.
As if you could mess the likes of
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
I will make
Is there one more? There was.
Wouldn't mind a black job at Gringo.
Confringo.
There we go.
How many of them are there?
5
should be the
7
last of them,
seconds.
Mommy.
Complete. Nice. I need to.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Let's get out of here. Ooh, chest. Let's get out of here. I need that one. Nope. It was not. It was that one. And here comes the lift.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
I'll be quiet.
Time to get out of here. There must be nothing we can see about it. Oh, I can't. Not that. It's up there, okay.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Just a little bit.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
I say farewell.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to To my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Let's do it. It's all gobbledygook.
Could it be a Merlin trial? I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Let's go to the map chamber. Is it map chamber? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna be leaving it here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Kyle JJJ 666 out.